Hello, Facebook. I'm here today by myself for the sobriety circle. I like to have guests on most of the time, but I did not organize that this week. And instead, I'm going to be talking to you a little bit about how nutrition can really support recovery. And this is information that I really learned experientially because I had tried to seek sobriety so many times. And by really supporting my nutrition with these superfoods that I've been consuming, I've been able to create a much longer lasting experience with sobriety that has really stuck. And so I'm just going to give you some information today, partially that I've learned through working with Purium, but also partially through just research that I've done online. I've taken some anatomy and physiology classes, exercise physiology, and I've also just been really looking online for resources and different treatment centers that are using nutrition and superfood nutrition, particularly to help their clients obtain sobriety and really support their body in healing from the trauma of addiction, which substance use directly affects your basic nutrition and wellness, and not in a good way. Alcohol impedes the body's ability to absorb nutrients. Opiates affect digestive health, and stimulants suppress your appetite, resulting in vitamin deficiencies. Instead of picturing a healthy diet as another dragon to slay, look at eating well like it's an extra sword to fight your battle of addiction with. And I love that because really healthy nutrition can support you in so many different ways. And I think we definitely have a tendency to think of eating differently as something that's going to be hard to do. But the reality is, when you're eating well, you're feeling well, and life actually has a little bit more ease and grace. So if you're interested in this, I just encourage you to listen. There's lots of good tidbits here that I've learned. So the power of food in recovery. These nutrients that we consume, they play a key role in proper brain chemistry, which affects your mood. An unhealthy diet that continues to negatively affect this mood is unwise, especially in recovery, because when we don't feel good and we're not supporting ourselves, we have more of a tendency to take a dive back into our addiction behaviors. These different things that I'm going to list are all really immensely beneficial to your overall health in recovery. So the first thing is vegetarian protein. So we have our Power Shake, which has so many different vegetables in it, you guys. It has, let me just read it off. We have superfoods in there, but we have a green mix of oat grass, organic buckwheat is in there. It's got carrot juice, wheatgrass juice, amaranth, spirulina, oat grass. So you're getting all these really, really good, powerful, deep and dark greens. And with the superfoods, a lot of people don't think of those as like vegetables, but it's actually way more nutrient dense than a lot of the vegetables that you can get in the grocery store. So the shake that we have is a really good support just to get all of the veggies in that you can get. Part of the reason why we need all those veggies is because our hair and our skin and our body and our nutrients get really depleted when we're using. Lots of times we're not eating a lot of the foods that we need to be eating. So we suffer. Our skin really shows that on the outside in active addiction. Oftentimes you'll get some acne, sometimes just dry skin, peeling, flaking, things like that. A lot of people lose hair when they're in active addiction, whether that's alcoholism, whether that's any kind of harder drug use. And so when you're eating a lot of green vegetables, you are helping your body build back up all those micronutrients and everything that just helps it thrive. And you'll see everything start to clear up. Also, the leafy greens help to detox, and vegetarian protein as well. So we have our super aminos, which is really amazing because it's pre-digested protein. And so from what I've read, when you have easy to digest protein, which ours is pre-digested, what happens is your body is not having to produce a bunch of bile to process and have that protein building in your body, which eases the liver. And so it allows your liver, which can be very damaged by the use of drugs and alcohol, it allows your liver to heal. It gives your liver a break. And so these aminos, I take them twice a day, and you'd feel the energy right away. Within 23 minutes, you're building that protein in your body, and your liver's just like hanging back, having an easy time of it. So tryptophan, which is also one of the amino acids in our master amino complex, helps with the formation of the neurotransmitters serotonin, dopamine, and norepinephrine. And so if you're looking for relaxation, you're looking for the ability to sleep better, you're looking for some easement for the anxiety and depression that can often be associated with recovery and coming out of active addiction, these amino acids can really help you build up those hormones that you need to have the good feelings that you want to have. Another thing that helps with that is rebuilding your gut microbiome through the use of probiotics. And so we actually take this a step further with our biomedic, because the biomedic really has prebiotics and probiotics, and it helps eliminate toxins from your body. So when you've been in active addiction, you're going to have like a really high toxic load. And so by really having this like daily way to just cleanse your body and consistently reflourish your gut microbes, you're also aiding the production of those hormones that help you feel better, and your body's ability to take in the nutrients. Our ability to take in nutrients, as I said earlier, is really affected when we are consuming in active addiction. Whole grains are another thing. So we have like the most nutrient dense live sprouted whole grains in our shakes. Quinoa, millet, buckwheat. We have some really, really good ancient grains. We also have a kamut blend that you can find. Antioxidation is extremely important, as I mentioned earlier, the toxic load. So when you consume really powerful antioxidants, you are able to kind of rid the body by boosting the immune system. You can rid your body of those toxins and those free radicals. And a couple different things we have that really address that is the apothecary, which I drink every night. It tastes amazing. It's just pure cherry juice concentrated into a syrup. And so I'll do like a couple tablespoons of that with some warm liquid every night before I go to bed. And cherries are the most antioxidizing fruit on the planet. And additionally to that, we have our astaxanthin, which we just did a really long call about for the Million Mom movement. But astaxanthin is also an extremely powerful antioxidant. It does lots of other amazing things in the body, but specific to recovery, antioxidizing is super, super important, and just a great way to kind of push all those things out of your body that your body doesn't need, that your body doesn't know what to do with. So that pretty much sums up my sobriety circle call for today. I hope that everybody is going to have a great weekend. If anybody's looking for somebody to talk to, please hit me up. I am always here. And if anybody's interested in some nutrition to support them through recovery, I'm here for that also. So have a great week.